Hi everybody, today I make a risotto alla piemontese request for Luciano. And the risotto alla piemontese to make it, I gotta use rice, mushroom, onion, butter, oil, and Parmigiano cheese. Okay, we start with the butter. I put a piece of butter, oil, and I put onion. I chop it, make sure the chop really thin. And I put half a garlic, but after this, one time it's fried together, I'll take out. Okay, now for the rice, when you turn, make sure it's the wood spoon. Now we do a little color of the garlic and the onion, yeah, and the melt the butter. After we use 1 cup rice, I use it for 4 people. And on the side, I want to use pork cutlet with the bread, crumb, and eggs. And this is the parts I gotta use for the cutlet, pork cutlet. Okay, now this is ready. And what I do, I dump the rice. Still I got the garlic, I want to fry it together with the rice. And you dump the rice. And make sure to turn the rice all the time. Do not leave it burn. Now we turn the rice for a couple of minutes like this. After a couple of minutes, I use the white wine. Okay. Okay, now this is ready to pour the wine. And before I pour the wine, like I say, I take this garlic out. And I use the wine, like maybe glass of wine. Now we turn, we leave reduce the wine. Now we gotta put the chicken stock, to leave the risotto to cook. And when you put the chicken stock, make sure to turn the rice all the time. Okay, now you can see over here now the wine, it's all dry now with the rice. Okay, now this is my chicken broth. I was make special for this rice. Okay, this is for you, Luciano. I put a couple of cups chicken broth. Now we leave cook with this. And we wait when the broth it's all dry, so we need more. I put more chicken broth. Now the risotto I put on medium heater, small. Okay, you gotta boil it really slow. Now this is start to cook. I gotta use the cutlet, pork cutlet, that we eat it together with the risotto. And I use a really good olive oil for the cutlet. And I put a piece of garlic for the oil to make good taste for the cutlet. Now this is the pork, it's the pork loin. And what I did, I cut a little bit with make it more tender. And I cut the vein to make sure when you put in the oil it not shrink. Now we start with the flour. You put first on the flour like this. After the flour, you put the eggs. After the eggs, you go on the breadcrumb. And you make sure like this. And make sure the oil, you gotta be hot when you put the cutlet inside. Okay, now the oil you see it's really nice hot. You can see the garlic, what it do. And we put the cutlet. Like this. Okay, now the mushroom, when you buy, everybody know, you got a little sand, the mushroom. What you gotta do, I wet this towel, but this I did already. You wet the towel and you gentle, you clean up, nice, clean, it come like this. Now I gotta start to cut this mushroom. Now a lot of people, the mushroom, you go to the restaurant, they say, oh, I want the mushroom a little big, a little small. But I like to make the mushroom like this. You cut in half, and you chop like this. Okay? I know not too many people know to use the knife. This is for sure. But now I gotta do fast, and I'll do like this. Use the finger like this. Not put the finger like that. All the thing you gotta be inside. See, you chop this piece. Now this is a little bigger mushroom. I do like this. I cut a little bit more for piece. Okay, now the rice, see, no got no more chicken broth. What I do, I taste the rice. The rice is hard. And what I do, we put more chicken broth. Put 1 and 2. You gotta figure out how many more broth you need. Okay. For me, this maybe you got enough broth. We gotta see when it's cooked. Okay, now I was testing the rice. The rice maybe 7 more minutes. The rice will be ready. And before the rice be ready, I gotta put the mushroom inside. They cook it together. And this is the mushroom. And we look it together, cook it together. Give a nice turn. Okay, now the rice, it's ready. But everybody gotta see, it's a little wet. It's what I want, a little wet like this. Cause what happened, when I put the cheese it dry more, the rice with the mushroom. Now, it's at the end, it's ready. What I do, I put a little butter, like this. Yeah, I put the cheese. And the cheese, it make the risotto, make it dry a little more. And make sure do not put no salt, so use a chicken broth. You gotta taste. So you need a little salt, you put a little salt. But now, I don't was using no salt at all. Now I taste, so I need salt or I don't need no salt. Just perfect. No salt, nothing. Now what I do, I use a little black pepper. I use a little black pepper. It's it. This is the end. And give a turn. It's all. Now we leave this couple of minutes. I turn off and I leave it for a couple of minutes like this. Okay, now the risotto is ready. Serve it. Here we take the risotto. We take one of the cutlet. this. And the risotto we put a little Parmigiano cheese on the top. And this is from my garden. Look how beautiful basil. E this is my dish. Luciano, questo è per te. Non so se tu parli italiano o no. This dish I was make special for you. And thank you everybody. But before I want to taste everything and look good. Ok Luciano, questo è per te. You make it the same like I did it today. È molto buono. Really, really good. Thank you very much everybody for look at this nice dish. Thank you.